Alien Romulus? Is it return to the great, wonderful Xenomorph action bloodbath? Or is it just, as Mike put it, a franchise facehugger? We're going to find out today here on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
Welcome to the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast, your one-stop shop for television, movie, video games, comic books, book reviews, and more. Now, without further ado, here's Steven and Mike.
Hello there. Who talks first? You talk first? I'll talk first. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
It's not playing. What in the world?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Two Geeks and a Microphone. I am your co-host, Mr. Stephen Buster, along with the one, the only Mr. Mike Shanks. Mike, say hey to everybody.
Good morning to all you geeks out there in Geekdom Land. It looks like it's going to be one of those days. I hit play on the second one, and it's giving me the spinny shirt.
Oh, there it goes. Now it works. Technical difficulties, but hey, that makes life fun, right?
Yeah, who cares? Whatever. You know, hey, it's just the beginning of the show, right?
Yep. Real quick shout outs. Nobody for Anybody is back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Shane? Oh, look, whoa, go back to it looks like his avatar. It looks to me like it might be Rippaverse there. Maybe
it's a little itty bitty.
I know.
You know.
It kind of looks like it's Rippaverse.
Yep.
All right. Sam's in the house.
Good morning, Sam. He says, good morning, everyone in the Northern Hemisphere.
or good night, Sam.
Good night, Sam. Technically, yes. And then Corey is with us. Wilkie's Movies and Music.
Good morning, Corey.
Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. It's good to have you. Oh. Here he says, nobody for anybody says, yep.
Nice.
So it is Rippaverse. So
I love it.
Do you want to say what we're doing next week? Oh, you got your Rippaverse shirt on, don't you? Your Isom?
Yeah, so I got two of my $5 t-shirts Thursday. I got my Isom 2 shirt on right now, and I got a Bloodruth shirt. So I now have 4 Rippaverse shirts. And this is so cool. Megan and I went to Walmart so I could get another shirt that I'm going to wear for Beetlejuice, and I'll debut that shirt on when we do that episode. But yeah, and Megan got a Beetlejuice hoodie, so we'll show those off when that time comes in a couple weeks. But I'm walking through Walmart, and this guy comes by me, and he goes, "Hey, I like your shirt." Of course, my first reaction is, "Wait a minute, which shirt am I wearing?" and I'm like, "Oh wait, I'm wearing Isom." Oh, I go, "So have you heard of Rippaverse?" He goes, "I've heard of them. I haven't read them, but I've heard them." I'm like, "Sweet." And I says, "Well, you have to check out my podcast." And he subscribed right then and there. So
that's
so
awesome.
we got a new listener yesterday at Walmart. So I was very happy about that. And
very
apparently
nice.
He'll be a new Rippaverse fan. So pushing for him.
Well, next week we are going to do Gooding. Everybody, yeah. We're gonna review the latest book, so I'm pretty happy. Hey, Angie's in the house. Angie on the Geek Girls podcast.
Hi, Angie. She's also at the beginning of our podcast.
Right on.
All right. So, first things first.
Which do you want to do? Do you want to do Geekdar or do you want to do?
Well, let's do geeky news first. Let's do geeky news.
Let's do this.
All right, here we go. All right. First, or the only thing I really got in geeky news. So apparently, Rotten Tomatoes has decided to change their score. This could be an interesting topic here. So Rotten Tomatoes has implemented a huge change by adding the popcorn meter, and the verified hot badge. The review aggregator website has become a go-to resource for assessing the critical reception to movies and television shows since its inception in 1998. The site compiles official critics' reviews into a single percentage-based score to determine if a movie is fresh, which means it's 60% or above, or rotten, which is 60% or below, on the tomato meter. With certain titles that match specific criteria and maintain a score above 75% being deemed as certified fresh. However, the audience score has also become a bigger part of the Rotten Tomatoes brand because its score is based on user reviews. It is intended to reflect what the general public thinks of the title in question, though the score has, this is their words, not mine, the score has in the past been subject to review bombing, generally for political and motivated reasons, especially for franchise titles with diverse casts such as Captain Marvel and Disney the Acolyte. Yeah, I don't totally agree with that, but we'll keep going. To combat this, Rotten Tomatoes has implemented a review verification system to confirm that reviewers have purchased tickets for movies being reviewed through Fandango. Okay. So I do use Rotten Tomatoes quite a bit. I could care less what the critics think. Makes no difference to me. I want to see what the audiences think. Critics' reviews, just, yeah. Usually I don't agree with them to begin with. Now, to say that it has been used in the past for quote unquote review bombing, is that true? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Yep. Is it for political reasons? I don't know. Possibly. It could be. But the way they're talking here, so the only people that can review it is people who buy tickets through Fandango. How many people buy tickets through Fandango? That's what
I don't.
I don't either. Yeah. I actually buy my tickets straight through. Well, our local movie theater is Marcus. Yeah. Or we can go to the mom and pop theater down the street. But either way, I'll buy the tickets directly from the theater or the theater app.
Yep. You know? Mike, I'm so sorry. Keep talking. There's some kind of weird noise happening right outside my home. I'll be right back.
Okay. Steven has aliens showing up at his house, apparently. So yeah, my thinking is, one, how many people actually purchase tickets through Fandango? Because I haven't used Fandango in years. I really would like to know that. So anyone watching, if you use Fandango, jump into the chat and tell me, because I want to know. Because that just leaves it open to only those who use Fandango, and I don't think that's correct either. I don't think that's a right way to do this. Let's see. Sam says, I think the accusation of review bombing is political. Yeah, I think that's a true statement. I agree with that. That is definitely a true statement. I like to stay away from political topics if I can from the show. I don't want to get into that kind of thing. But with this being Fandango based, who's to say that the movie studios themselves can't budget in $1 million and buy 1 million tickets through Fandango and then up their own audience score? You know, I don't agree with that either. So
right,
it's going to be a point now. It was questionable whether Rotten Tomatoes was trustworthy to begin with. Yeah. I think it makes it even less trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
And so nobody for anybody said not for me. Yep, he doesn't buy through Fandango. And let's see. Oh, go to the movies, buy a ticket. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Well, like I said, I actually buy through our local theaters app. Marcus has their own app, so I
Yep.
just buy the tickets through their app.
I do Regal through
Right.
the app. Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like it's going to even make it even weirder. So,
Oh, Sam says he's never bought tickets online.
oh,
He does it old school.
he's never paid the extra 50 cents to $1.50 in fees to do it online.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've become accustomed to the convenience of going, oh, I get my seats. Yeah, I want those right there. Let's see.
I mean, they've also made it so it's more, I don't know.
Difficult to go get them in person?
Well, but it's also better to buy them online when you.
Her mic's not on. I hear her through your echo.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's weird.
Turn me out.
So I would agree. I would, yeah, it just seems weird. I mean, I think I agree with Sam that I think the accusation of review bombing is political. Yeah,
I agree.
Oh, Corey said the same thing. He said he goes straight to the theater to buy tickets.
Really? Wow. Yeah. I'm shocked that some people are still doing that.
Right.
I don't know. It's just difficult nowadays, at least at my theater, because they used to always have somebody sitting there in the booth, and now it's like there's never anyone there in the booth.
Well, even with my tickets online, I have to go to the front desk. If there's someone who's not there to scan your ticket, you have to go to the front desk to scan it in, and there's always people there. So
I hear you, Megan, but Steven can't. Of course, I'm hearing you through my headphones.
Yeah.
We got something going on with Megan's microphone. I don't know what's going on. Unmute yourself and see if. Okay.
Nope.
No, I don't know what's going on, Megan.
So,
anyway,
let's see. Sam says, "Smart not to be political. You're already smarter than most people in Hollywood."
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate the comment. You know what? There are viewers on both sides of the political scale, and I'd rather just stay out of that. I mean, I have my views, but we'll leave them off the show.
I think for me, we should be okay to, like you and I, we disagree on stuff, and we still come together. We have a conversation about it, and then we just go on living our lives, kind of a thing. I think even with the Acolyte, I don't think it was review bombing. It was just a bad show.
It was bad. I
mean, there's a reason they decided to cancel the Acolyte already, even though the last episode was 2 months ago, maybe.
Right.
So,
well, they're not going to cancel a show because of Rotten Tomatoes. I'm sorry. They're going to cancel the show on actual viewer numbers.
Yeah.
And they had stated that the viewer numbers had went down. So episode 1, they had pretty high numbers. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't remember them. But then by the finale, the numbers had diminished so much that they're like, well, there's no sense in keeping the show going. It had nothing to do with Rotten Tomatoes. Not a thing. If anyone thinks that Rotten Tomatoes is influencing whether a show stays on the air or not, I think you're crazy, because I don't think it's a thing. I really don't.
Do you think that they're looking at it from the point of view that if something gets bad reviews, then therefore it's negative marketing, so people aren't going to watch it because of the bad reviews?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. And I mean, that's possible. Yeah, sure. But word of mouth.
But yeah, it's just like word of mouth kind of thing, and people are just sharing their opinions on it. So what does it matter? It's not like people are going out of their way to say something is terrible. Well, I don't know.
Some people will.
Some people will. I think because they just want the clicks or the views. And I'm going to be more, because we were kind of joking about this earlier before the show to a certain degree about if we should do a show or not, because we're like, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. And they were like, well, but realistically, if we have a good argument, we're not just poo-pooing on something just for the clicks or the views or rants or going crazy. Yeah. Like Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic got a lot of static about Acolyte, but they weren't just poo-pooing on it. They were giving good argumentation about it. And I think that's the issue. So
what did Sam say here? I would actually like a new
sci-fi TV show. Oh, you mean like a new IP, something new, a new.
Oh,
well,
I agree.
Let me see if I can bring something up for you. I don't know if I can do it or not. I saw an interview real quick. It was just a short, so a YouTube short on George Lucas, who was saying something about the shows. Let me see if I can pull it up. You give me just a second because it speaks to it.
Hollywood has no ideas.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly the whole thing.
All Hollywood does is they make remakes and sequels. That's it. No new ideas.
Yeah, let me see if I can get to it. Oh man. I watched it like 2 or 3 times because then I was imagining you doing the voice doing it, just kind of a thing.
Well, I gotta admit, my voice is my imitation of George Lucas is an imitation of Jason Swank from Rebel Force Radio's George Lucas.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to do the best of his. Nobody for anybody says Disney killed Star Wars. Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Unfortunately, yes. Okay, so I'm going to share this. Let's see if this works. Okay, everybody, we're going to see if this works. This is going to be hard to see, but hopefully you can hear it.
Oh no, George is poking out his eye.
Streaming probably more than features, but features the same thing. Nobody knows what to do. The stories they're telling are just old movies. Let's do a sequel. Let's do another version of this movie. There's no, and it's not just in movies, but in almost everything. There's no original thinking.
So I'll just leave it at that. That's about much as my web can handle.
I totally agree with George there. He's right. There are no new ideas. Disney is just bringing back stuff that they do. I mean, let's look at what they're doing right now. We got Snow White getting ready to come out. That's just a rehash. It's a live action remake of the cartoon that's already getting.
That's already DOA.
Oh yeah, it's dead. It's I have no interest in that film whatsoever. They're going to do a prequel to Lion King, which is
I saw the latest trailer.
Action.
I saw the latest trailer for Romulus, and I didn't like the direction they're going.
Wait a minute, you just said Romulus.
Alien Romulus.
Oh, well, we're going to talk about Romulus here in just a couple minutes.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh, okay.
But the trailer for the Mufasa movie has a different.
See, I think you confused Romulus and Mufasa.
No. Before I saw Romulus, I saw the new trailer. Okay, that's what I was saying. Sorry.
All right. Sorry. So, I completely misunderstood you.
Yeah, sorry. So, anyway. I don't like the direction they're taking the Mufasa story. It's kind of like what they did with Maleficent. And when they started doing all the villains and here, let's give them a kind of a story, they're actually really good, kind of a thing or something. I don't know. It's just a weird, it's just weird. What Sam's saying?
So Sam says, I was looking forward to new Battlestar gallery. And then I realized that I really want is a new IP. You know what? I was looking forward to new Battlestar also, but I think that's in development hell. I don't think we're ever going to see new Battlestar because I love the Battlestar franchise. In fact, when we do our Geekdar, we're still in news, aren't we?
You're still in news. We got to keep going. That's all right.
Yeah. When I do my Geekdar, you'll see that I do love Battlestar, but I agree with you totally. It's time for something new. We need to get some new stuff in here. But yeah, I think Hollywood is completely out of ideas. What's Levy McGarden? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Megan chiming in. Since her microphone's not coming through for some weird reason, I only want to see the Lion King prequel because Keith David is in it.
That's funny. When I first read that real quickly, I thought it said King David. King David is in the Lion King prequel? What? Sorry.
Yeah, Disney. Anyway.
Well, here, let me do. Here's what Angie says. Companies are just plagiarizing themselves because they don't know how to write anything anymore, and that's what Lucas goes on to say. He makes that content that just the writers just aren't doing anything new. So now Sam said, I was really enjoying the show Love, Death, and Robots. Every episode is something new. I have not seen it.
I haven't seen
so
that.
No
So I might
worries,
have
Sam.
to check that out.
Using speech to text. It's all good. We're tracking.
No problem, man. No problem. All right. Well, we should probably get off this topic. This is a good topic, though.
It's a good topic.
I've enjoyed this. Something to think about in the future. But yeah, put in the chat whether you guys you like what Rotten Tomatoes is doing or or you don't like it, and what do you think? What do you think they should do? I don't know. I don't care for it. I don't trust it, but I think Rotten Tomatoes is just becoming less and less trustworthy every day. Rotten who?
Right. Rotten who.
All right. Let's move on to Geekdar, shall we?
Bam. Sounds good.
The radar, sir. What's wrong with it? I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps. The what? The what? And the what? You know, the bleeps. The sweeps. And the creeps. That's not all he's lost.
So I got a couple things for Geekdar, Steven.
Okay.
We didn't talk if you got anything or not.
I want us to do the reaction to Venom: The Last Dance trailer because
Right.
I have not seen it, and we're going to do a review on it for the show in October. So,
All right. Well, let's do this real quick. So,
sure.
went to the flea market last week, and because we have a flea market every month, except for the month before last when the flea market flooded because we had some major rainstorms. Anyway, I got some great comic books. I've been trying to get all the Star Wars Marvel, the original Star Wars Marvel comic book,
Oh,
and picked me up issue number 37. So there's issue number 37, Star Wars. It's actually in really good shape, and I only paid $5 for it, so it's pretty good considering
Nice.
the cover price was 40 cents.
nice.
But then I saw this, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta get this. This is just too much fun." They had number 1 of Battlestar Galactica, Marvel's original Battlestar Galactica comic book. And I got that for $2, man. That's awesome.
Nice.
An original cover price was 35 cents. So, yeah. And then I do have one last thing. Let me stop screen. Let me share screen. No. So last week we teased my upcoming book, The Immortality Code. And so that is the full cover right there. That's what the whole cover looks like. And I can give you another. And that's the front and back of the cover. There's a nice little close-up. I'll probably change the our Facebook banner today.
Nice.
That full
I like it.
picture on there. So,
Yeah.
And we got a few beta readers right now who are reading it.
Yep.
Hearing good things back so far. So I'm getting more comfortable and more excited about the release.
Yep.
Of it.
So when are we going to release it?
Well, we don't have a hard date yet, but target date is in October sometime. So
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
That's our
we're
target
getting there.
and we're getting
Right
there.
on.
All right. I do have one other thing, and this was submitted to us from a friend of mine at work. He decided to do something a little fun for us, and I'm going to play this right now. This will be Steven's first time hearing this. So,
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes,
All right.
go for it.
From the depths of comic lore to galaxies far, far more. Much Chase and Steven, a dynamic duo, illuminating the geek's heart. The immortality code, the cosmic quest. knowledge and passion unites. The immortality code, a cosmic quest, rewriting the rules of life and death.
Oh my goodness.
Two kids and a microphone, a thrilling duo, navigating the realms of geekery.
This is awesome.
Like it?
I love it. I'm tearing up.
Exploring the depths without fear. Donations through Ko-Fi, a heartfelt plea. Supporting the
Donations
passion
through
while we
Ko-Fi.
play. The immortality code, a cosmic quest. Rewriting the rules of life and death. Two geeks and a microphone. A thrilling duo, navigating the realms of geekery.
Oh my goodness. How did they do this?
It is AI driven.
I don't care. That's cool.
Shoot. Hold on.
Nobody for anybody says that should be our intro.
Well, we might be able to.
Intro and outro. We could do the long version for the outro and do a shortened version for the intro.
Yeah, I got to find
Oh my
where
gosh.
Oh,
Who did this?
Suno.com is the website he used to make it.
What was it? What website?
Suno.com. Suno.com. Suno. And if you want to hear, if you
Make
wanna
a song
see the-
about anything. Okay, I'm on the side. I'll
Here, I'll share this is the lyrics. Or wait, that was the first one. He actually wrote two of them. The first one didn't have your name in it, and I was like, dude, you got to have Steven's name in it. So he changed it. And,
that was gracious.
so the second one, this is the second one. From the depths of comic lore to galaxies far, far and more. Mike Shanks and Steven, a dynamic duo illuminating the geek's heart. The immortality code, a cosmic quest, rewriting the rules of life and death. Two geeks and a microphone, a thrilling duo, navigating the realms of geekery. Superheroes soar, villains hide, Star Wars adventures side by side, a podcast haven, a geek's delight, where knowledge and passion unite. The immortality code, a cosmic quest, rewriting the rules of life and death. Two geeks and a microphone, a thrilling duo, navigating the realms of geekery. With every episode, a new frontier, exploring the depths without fear. Donations through Ko-fi, a heartfelt plea, supporting the passion, wild and free.
That is really cool.
So that was submitted by my friend at work, Drew. So
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
and that was Steven's first time hearing it.
That was my first time hearing. So you got a real live reaction on that one. Wow.
Yeah.
Right
So-
on.
Yeah, he come up to me at work the other day and he had just watched our last week's episode and he goes, is this real? About the book. I said,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a real thing, dude. It is happening. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
there you
Wow.
have it.
That's cool. I am in awe. Thank you so much. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you'll have to send me the file kind
I
of
will.
thing.
I will.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll play
Okay.
the other one for you off the air so you can hear that one. But they were
Okay.
they're both really good though. I like both of them.
Nice.
It's just I was like, well, we got to have Steven's name in it.
I did this all right. It's okay. I'm not that egotistical. I don't think.
Yeah, but it's our show. It's not
That's
just
true.
my show.
You're very
So-
gracious. You're very
It's our
gracious. Yes,
show.
thank you.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. We probably should just go ahead and move into the main event because we're at half an hour in.
Yeah, probably.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
It's time for the main event.
My dog,
Alien. Do what?
said my dog came in here to see me.
Oh, I just read.
Anyway, all right, let's go down with the main event. So we are
Let's do it.
talking about Alien Romulus.
Yes.
And Stephen and I have not discussed this.
We have not at all.
We haven't even discussed what. Oh, well, okay. I know what we have to use for the meters. We got to use facehuggers,
Nice.
Right?
I like that.
right? So that's our meter for today, facehuggers. Stephen, what did you think of the movie?
Let's. Okay. Well, okay. So everybody, the whole story is there's these colonists, or they're on this mining planet. It's good sci-fi. Good sci-fi.
Sure.
People are dying because they can't handle space, or the mines are bad, kind of a thing. They're out in space, and are humans really designed to be in space is kind of a theme through the whole thing. And all these kids decided, hey, they're evidently we found this junkyard ship that's out there, and it's going to collide with the asteroid belt around us. So we're going to go up and see what kind of goods we can get from it, or try to get the cryovac batteries, kind of a thing, so we can get out it. We can escape this planet and get out of here and make a life for ourselves. I like that. I like that premise. I really did. It was just good. It's just good sci-fi storytelling, a framework, a theme, doing the kind of the world building on the world building of Alien already. Is the characters were okay. There were some interesting aspects to it. Characters were okay. Good. There were some good jump scares and stupid jump scares. I thought the what you see in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away. For me personally, the most tense I ever felt in it was when all the facehuggers were running down the hallway after him. What you see in the trailer, that's the most tense I felt. I'm like, oh, kind of thing, kind of thing.
Nice.
The rest of it, I found a hard balance between who truly was the real villain, or the really bad alien in it, if that makes sense. There was sort of a queen, but it wasn't as gravitas is that word I think people like to use of an alien as you thought. But it's also taking within a very short amount of time. I mean, as the movie's going, it's almost in real time, the way everything's going. So that added a level of tension, which I liked. I have some questions for you on because I know you probably know well them.
Sorry.
Whoa, that was weird. So you probably know lore on it better than I do. So I give it. Was it worth seeing in the theater? Yes, I thought it was worth seeing in a theater. So I give it a good 7 out of 10. Good 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Is my
Nice.
rating.
I think
It's not
that's-
perfect. Not perfect. But it was not lore building, world building that I thought drew away from some previous installments, if that makes sense. I personally thought that your title that you put on here, was it a return to form? I think it was a step in the right direction to a return to form. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
That's me.
So I am a fan of the original film. Sigourney Weaver is the original girl boss badass.
Yeah.
And she deserves that title. She fully deserved that title. Yeah, you want to talk diversity? Well, Sigourney Weaver was freaking awesome in the original film, and the second film also. Big fan of both of those films. After Aliens, the second film, it just kind of fizzled out and fell apart. I have not been interested in Alien movie in years, honestly. I think Alien AVP killed that. All of us nerds were just pining for Alien versus Predator after seeing Predator 2 and seeing the alien skull inside the Predator ship. And then we got the Aliens versus Predators comic book. and which was pretty awesome. And then we got the movie, and we all went, "This isn't what we wanted. This sucked." And ever since then, it just hasn't been, you know. And then I saw the previews for this, and I went, "Wow, this feels like Alien." You know, I think I want to see this. And of course, my wife said, "Nuh-uh, nope, I don't want to see it."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was too horror based for her. She's like, nope. She doesn't like horror.
The trailer made it seem like it was too horror based.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was, it's Alien. She's like, nope. You and Megan go see it. I'm not going to see it. So Megan and I went and seen it by ourselves. We had a good time.
Yeah. Good.
I like some of the characters, like you said. I really like the new synth, android, however you want, whatever. Mm-hmm. I like him.
Andy? Was it Andy?
Andy? Yeah. I thought Andy was good. I enjoyed him. The new protagonist, Riley. Was it Riley?
Rain.
Why did I think Riley? I don't know. Well, Ripley is the original. Rain was all right. She wasn't bad. She's not Ripley, but she wasn't bad. You know. And the rest of them were fine. They were just fine. And then, of course, the alien looks freaking awesome, as it should. So, I'm with you. I think this was a step in the right direction to get back to Alien. It's not better than Alien 1 or 2, but it's definitely better than pretty much everything after that.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
I will go with you and give this a 7. Also, 7 facehuggers. 7
facehugger. That's right. We gave it 7 facehuggers. I'm gonna put that in the chat. So Mike and Steven give it 7 out of 10 facehuggers. Okay.
Now you said you have questions. This might be tough because it's been a long.
Okay, that's fine. Well, but yeah. So, you know, they brought back the one through obviously computer generation, the early on synth character.
Right. Now that was the same character, right?
That's how I thought of it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Kind of the same. I like that. I thought that was great. That was fantastic. Yeah.
So then my dog's
I prefer the term artificial person. Okay.
Sam, that was good. That's a statement.
That was great. I love it, Sam.
Yeah.
Sorry if we offended any
artificial persons out there. Yes. And
no offense taken.
Yes.
That's kind of funny because the artificial person actually plays a role in my new book. It kind of fits in with it. Nice little tie there.
So are we gonna move into spoilerific territory? I didn't realize.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, everybody. So we're moving into spoilerific territory to talk about some things. I've got the synth character was interesting. I thought served as a good plot point and a twist to create tension with Andy's character. Like, here's your new programming now, and it was believable how they did that with this new chip to help repair him. And then Andy was like, "Oh, it's fixing my systems now," you know, kind of a thing. I'm like, "Oh, cool," because at the beginning, everybody, Andy is a kind of a outdated synth, an old synth who's been, you know,
he's very meek.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, he's meek and does whatever Rain tells him to do.
Yes, right. And that was part of his programming, to be there to help support her and stuff, which I thought was good. And then when they got the chip out of the old synth that they found on the ship to put into him to kind of figure out what was going on or get some knowledge base of what in the world is happening, kind of a thing. And
I liked that transition too. I thought as an actor, he did a really good job because he went from the meek and mild Andy to the corporate based synthetic or artificial human. Sorry.
Right. Artificial human. Yes.
For some reason, I like synthetic, but you know, artificial's fine too. But
You
yeah,
say tomato, I say tomato. You say synthetic, I say artificial person.
wait a minute. Are you saying rotten tomato? Oh, sorry.
Good one.
But no, I love that transition that he did from going from the meek Andy to the corporate based Andy, and his whole demeanor changes. And I
It's
thought
good
as
acting.
an actor, he did a really good job. I was
He
really
really
impressed
did.
with it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Now I want to jump to the very end. What
Sorry.
did you? What? No, it's okay. What did you think about the final alien that we dealt with in the film, which is called the Offspring? Technically, it's called the Offspring. Everybody, so that should give you a hint. So
that was creepy as crap, man.
it was. That's where it went from sci-fi adventure to truly a horror film, I thought.
Yeah. So we had a human alien or human xenomorph hybrid in this. Yeah, we are in spoiler territory, so I apologize if if anyone is upset that I gave that away. But yes, there is a human hybrid, right? We should have put that up.
We should have put that up like 10 minutes ago.
Sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so we have this human hybrid. That baby grew fast, by the way.
It was minutes. The whole thing was minutes. I mean,
right.
I mean, it was quick.
She gives birth and then boom, it's like crap, we're in horror territory at this point.
Yeah.
And man, he was creepy, ugly, weird, and yeah, I was glad to see him be blown away.
Yeah, it was a very unsettling kind of thing, because I mean, the one girl's pregnant, and so then she decides to take the black goo to kind of help save her so she can get off the ship, kind of a thing. And which was this new synthetic this new synthetic liquid, not a synthetic person or artificial person, but the original, the damaged synthetic artificial person from looked like even like the first movie kind of a thing had created and developed this synthetic in order to help humans survive in space. That was his goal. Unfortunately, it was the ends justify the means kind of a framework, which I thought was really good storytelling openly. And so it was like, so he created the serum. And so she took the serum. She was pregnant. She took the serum. And then, of course, then they get her into the freeze pod or the cryo pod.
Right.
And then all of a sudden the cryopod's going, warning, warning, warning. And it's like, what's going on? And she's giving birth. And that was
warning,
gross.
Will Robinson. Warning.
That was nasty. That whole scene where
that was like, terrible. You know,
it was horror movie from that point on.
Did you ever watch V?
Yeah.
TV series V. Okay.
Yep.
Remember the alien human hybrid baby in V?
Yep.
That was gross. It was just that was gross. This was much more grosser.
Yeah, cheers. That counts there.
Because I can't say much more better. It was much more grosser than V was.
Yep. And then you are correct that it grew so fast, super fast.
Yeah.
And then so I don't know how I felt about. I mean, it was creepy. It was unsettling because it's half human, half kind of thing. I don't know if that was a Geiger or illustration from way back that came back or something, because it had almost that style of Geiger's original illustrations of Alien, where it was all built on, kind of a thing. So
that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
Good question. Yes.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have looked that up before we.
Oh, that's okay. So it was good. It was tense. It was a good tense because it was unsettling. You're like, oh my goodness, is he going to get her? I mean, but the baby that are now in full human form kills his mother, which I was like, really? That's kind of that's kind of dark. But I'm like, oh wait, we are in the horror movie section of this movie, so yeah, okay, kind of a thing. And then it's a battle.
Some animals, do that.
Spider, whatever, yeah, or no, that's spiders eat their mate. So anyway, so it was good tension at the end. So I mean, it was good as far as like a sci-fi into horror kind of a thing. It was good. I thought it was a good return to really what was Alien all about.
Yeah.
It's this alien's killing everybody kind of a thing, and how do we escape, or how do we beat it, or those kinds of things. And that I don't think we had like an ultimate showdown like we did in Alien, in the first one with Ripley in the exosuit, or that kind of a thing. It was much
the exosuit was great. That was
it was fabulous. Yeah,
that was a fantastic scene. But I mean, we did have the scene with the gun, and she's blowing away numerous aliens and stuff. So we had that.
I will say that was one of my favorite scenes, is when she kills the gravity in order to make best use of the thing, and she shoots them. But I got tense with knowing that their blood was acid. I thought they did a really good job of bringing that back out to talk about, all for that scene, because they're like, oh my gosh, they got to go through the whole thing.
Right, like, and they're like floating around
and they're trying to dodge the acid. Yeah, kind of like,
that was cool. I did enjoy that.
That was cool. Real quick, Sam. Good night, Sam.
Thanks for joining us, Sam.
I'm going to dream about human Haley. Dream. I'm sure he means dream.
Yeah,
dream about human. There he goes. Yeah, he says dream. I'm going to dream about human alien hybrid abominations. Well, you have fun with that. Make sure you've got a fully loaded rifle.
He did say he's using voice to text. So
yes,
yeah, I'm sure it's a dream.
Yep. Also, Angie's heading out. Angie,
thank you for joining us.
Peace out. Kind of thing. Well, we're wrapping up too, everybody.
Yeah.
So anyway, overall, would I see it again? I saw it in the theater, and I'm happy with that experience. I don't know if I'd see it again.
When it goes streaming, I might watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. Let's put it this way: I wouldn't turn it away if I come across it somewhere. I would probably continue to watch it. One of those movies, that you come across and say, "Oh, I like this movie." I would probably continue watching it. So, wait a minute. What does Sam say?
I don't know. I don't even know if so. Spider your dog. No way. That's just here. That's called a very funny trying to do voice to text. Just saying.
Sam, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, though.
No spiders, eat your dog. No, wait, that's just here.
They do things different down there in Australia, man.
Yeah. Oh, nobody for anybody is heading out. Been up all night. See you guys later. See you later.
All right.
Everybody.
Thank you.
For everybody and anybody. Appreciate having you here with us. Thank you
very much. All right. And we appreciate the comments, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for your input into our shows.
Yeah. I tell everybody, if you are an Alien fan, so you enjoy, especially if you've enjoyed the first Alien and Aliens, go see this movie. Go see it in the theater, because even in the theater, I noticed the surround sound was really well done.
Oh yeah,
it really was.
I think that added a lot to this film.
Yeah. And I think you need that experience. If you are going to watch it on streaming, then I would recommend you use headphones.
Oh yeah, that's a good recommendation.
If you do that. So that would
I wonder what this would be like in your jacket.
My vest?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I have a Woozer vest, everybody, that I treated myself to about 8 months ago, maybe. It's great for music and stuff like that, but people use it for video games because you can feel the shots, kind of a thing. I don't know. I may have to try it out and see when it hits streaming, and I'll do that. So
apparently my dog wants to talk on the podcast.
Yeah.
She's very opinionated.
That's what I gather.
She's one of those ones that's review bombing. She didn't see the movie, but okay, my gosh, go away.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, are you ready to wrap it up? Wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess so. I think my dog's telling me to, but we
Yep.
should probably talk about this before we do.
You betcha. Hey, everybody. We are doing an fun affiliate stuff with Glitch Energy. I'm actually washing my cup because I use it every day. So I'm actually washing it. And I forgot to make sure it was clean for today's show. So, but I have my own little thing. So Glitch Energy, I love the energy drinks. I have been doing last week. I kind of poo-pooed on the hydration drinks a little. Just one. I'm going to get a different flavor.
Just the one.
Just the flavor, one flavor. But I am going to try a different flavor coming up soon once I go through this one. But I have been drinking it this week, so it has been helpful. To be open with you, as far as hydration drink, it has been helpful.
Really? Okay.
It has, yeah. The energy drinks are very good. I think and I encourage everybody get if you can get the sample packet so you can try the different flavors. Well worth the money to try it out and taste them. And Smurf juice, I think, is really one of the better ones. Is that what you're doing today?
I'm drinking Smurf juice today.
Right on.
Smurfs
Now
are delicious, dude.
Yep. So if you want to try it out, if you go to glitchenergy.com and there's 2 geeks, we'll get you 10% off. To be open, sometimes they have some other deals going on at different times of the year. So yes, we want you to buy because we do get a little bit of commission off of that if you do try it. But give it a shot. At least try the sampler packs. That way you're not committed to a big tub. But I guarantee you, every flavor I enjoyed. Every single one of the sampler pack I enjoyed.
Yes, me too. They're very good, and I'm not a energy drink person. And our friend Tyler turned us on to this, and yeah, I love it. I love this stuff. It's great.
Yep,
so
it's really good. And we're not just saying that because we're getting a small percentage or a commission. No, we really like it. That's why we talk about it.
We're not getting enough. We're not getting enough to for me to lie about it.
No.
It's going to take a lot more for me to lie.
We're not getting that much. But we only support stuff that we're really behind and stuff that we use ourselves, and we use this ourselves. So that's the point behind that. So, all right. Well, cool beans. Anything else that you've got, Mr. Mike?
Just if you've made it this far, please make sure and go and like and subscribe. Go subscribe to us on Facebook. I try to put funny memes, so on and so forth there, and any information about upcoming episodes such as this one. And make sure you give the bell a tickle here on YouTube, and a like on YouTube, because the YouTube algorithm supposedly likes those things. And the more you like, it will suggest it to other people who like similar things to our content.
Yes.
And also when you hit the bell, you will get notifications of every time we go live. Speaking of going live, we go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math on the rest, because I don't like math.
I almost forgot, everybody. Go to our website, 2geeksmike.com. There you'll get links to our merch page, also our Ko-fi page. We are getting ready to release all kinds of new stuff for our supporters. And so we're pretty excited about that. So we are going to start releasing some things on our Ko-fi page before we put them on our YouTube channel. And so we're doing some special things. I am finally getting the time to where I can do the Ex-Pastor Watches Horror Movies reviews. So, and those are going to hit Ko-fi before we do them on our YouTube channel. So nice. If we've got a $1 tier, a $2 tier, and a $3 tier, it doesn't matter what tier, we make everything available for everybody, because we know times are tough, but we appreciate the support to help us pay for all the stuff that cost us to do the show.
Might have a audio preview of my book coming up on Ko-fi soon. So
wait, what? No, I'm just kidding. Right on. All right,
what you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? That means extra work for me, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. So, all right. Sounds like a plan. Sounds good. Thanks everybody for joining us. I really appreciate it. Mike, great discussion. We covered all kinds of good stuff today. So thank you. Good show.
All right. And so with that said, make sure and not Steven skip this episode because we are much more better than the rest. Over and out. Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
May the force be with you. From the depths of comic lore to galaxies far, far more. Much Chase and Steven, a dynamic duo, illuminating the geek's heart. The immortality